after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up the mentality. These niggas be faking the mentality.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. In this one, we're gonna be taking a look at the interview with Chicken here, man. I actually love their interviews. I love when BTK gets to talk, because it's great seeing that mindset. It's great seeing them actually going over there and accomplishing what I knew that they were going to accomplish the whole time. A lot of people was trying to make excuses early on, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, it was pretty obvious that BTK had the advantage going into this. And a lot of people couldn't see that. I realized that a lot of the Mobile Legends community couldn't see it and didn't actually realize BTK had the massive advantage going into this. So I was just going to sit back, waiting for it to actually happen so people can finally see, yo, like, you realize these pro teams have no footage of BTK that they can actually study. People say, oh, nobody tries in ranked games, yet you don't think about the fact that BTK only really has ranked games and tournaments in North America, which is just like a ranked game for them. So literally no team can study BTK. Like, what are you gonna watch BTK and learn? Oh, Zane uses marksman? Everyone knows this. But it's not all that he can use, which he has also shown throughout this tournament. You just can't completely shut Zane down. And that's the issue. His hero pool is actually a lot bigger than people realize. Like, he was an assassin main back when he was a pro player in Arena of Valor. So let that sink in. He's not as narrow. Like, his hero pool isn't as small as people make it seem that his hero pool is. You would have to use all 5 of your bands to just put a dent in how many heroes he can actually play at the highest level. So that's not even a valuable strategy, just trying to go for Zane. And this is why a lot of these teams were getting clapped, just really focusing on Zane like he was the only threat on that team. And now the other boys, like, Zane is experienced. He came in comfortable, but now the other teammates are starting to catch up as far as being just comfortable, confidence, having that confidence in themselves and realizing that they are the better team here. And I mean, it's just, BTK has hours worth of footage to study on every single team that they have to go against. The team that they're going against can't look and study BTK at all. So this has been one-sided from the beginning, and it's great that people are now finally seeing this. People are now seeing it because this is what the Mobile Legends community needs. Like, people don't know this, but this is why I actually went to doing reactions as opposed to doing tutorials and stuff like that like I used to in the past. I stopped doing that because the community was not ready to improve. The community had this ego as if the community, like, nah, the community been doodoo, but don't nobody want to improve. Don't nobody want to get better. And now that a team like BTK is out here showing people, I mean, that this is well deserved. Like, this is what the community needs for a wake-up call. Hopefully you can actually see some competitive games and people improving in the community again, because yeah, people sleep. Let's check out what Chicken had to say, man.
Name?
Chicken's the GOAT.
That name was just something I thought of when I was little. I just remember going upstairs after eating chicken for dinner, and I was like, hey, why don't I use this for a name, but spell it differently, make it unique? And it's been like over 10 years.
10 years. And it stuck.
Yeah, it stuck. It was unique.
Let's go back to game 2. What happened there, and how did you turn it around to get the win for today?
So their Lolita pick was definitely the most surprising part about game 2. We were planning to go Granger and hoping they didn't pick that, but since they picked Lolita, Zane couldn't go Granger because Lolita counters him. He was forced on an unorthodox hero like Baratz, and that just kind of messed us up from the start.
You know, you guys are a young team. To my understanding, there's a 17-year-old. You're 18.
Yeah.
18 and 20. So aren't you guys supposed to be in school right now?
Yeah, I'm a senior in high school. I'm missing about a month of school for this and finals, so that's going to be very fun to go back home and make up.
What do your parents say about this?
At first, they were very hesitant. I had to be very thorough and upfront about how this could affect my future and how this is a potential investment for myself, even if I miss like just a month of school. It pales to comparison of what kind of rewards I can bring back.
Let's talk about North America. So in North America, I know that PC games are quite popular. What made BTK decide to stick to Mobile Legends and become so good at it?
For myself, I actually still play a lot of PC games, especially the ones that get very popular, esports and all that. And Mobile Legends was just easier for me because when I'm using a keyboard, sometimes I get antsy and I would miss keys. But on mobile devices, it's easier for me to click things even if I'm nervous or antsy. So for me, it was just because it was easier to play in a way.
And how is Mobile Legends changing your life and your teammates' life?
Well, so far it's making it better. Nobody really expected us to get this far, and everyone doubted us. And even with all those doubts and hate,
I didn't doubt. I believed in y'all. Oh, that's crazy. It is crazy that that's how many people was out here doubting them, and it just goes back to people not actually understanding not understanding what it takes to be a top team, not and then counting Zayn out, like counting his ego out that hard. It's like you see these competitive teams out here super friendly with each other, super nice. The spirit, everyone's just comfortable. Everyone is okay with where they are. Like that spirit to kill has been gone. And BTK is out here waking a lot of teams up because this is how most teams started. Most teams probably started with that spirit to kill, and it's just been lost. And now it's been brought back, and you can see what that actually does. And obviously, it's just a huge advantage. Like obviously, BTK has a massive advantage. So the advantage is a big deal, which now people are starting to realize just how huge this advantage is. But the thing is, people were underestimating BTK so hard they didn't even realize the how this was so much in BTK's favor. Now I'm pretty sure people are starting to realize it. So I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting moving forward. My prediction is the same as always. I think they're going to win it all.
hate, blame, and all that kind of thing, we still go into this with the confidence of winning. Even people tell us, you know, that's being cocky, but if you're going to come here and you don't have the intention to win, why bother coming?
That is the exact mindset that you need to have to win. And this is what Gosu didn't have when they came. They wanted to go there to learn and to get the praise of the other countries and stuff like that. Like they're going there really truly believing that they are better than everybody in this country. And you can call it ego, you can call it whatever you want, but you can see how effective it is. Like I can't believe people would actually even go to this thing just to be fanboys. It's like, if you want to be a fanboy, sit at home and watch it from the bench. Like don't go here to be getting coaching from the Southeast Asia and things like that. Like that's what I hated about when Gosu went there. They went there, then they found a coach from there. Then they completely changed how they played in North America, and they tried to, like, but to be fair, they didn't have Hoon, so they still would have lost. But they would have done better. Gosu would have done way better then. They would have done way better if they didn't go there and then try to switch, because I said this when Gosu did it. It was stupid from the start. It's absolutely stupid to play this way for years. And then you go to Southeast Asia, and then in a couple of weeks, you try to learn what they do and then do what they do better than them. As you can see, Zayn is still on marksman. Zayn is still doing what he does. They haven't changed much of anything. They've made a few changes here and there, learned to ban and pick properly and things like that. But this is stuff that they've just picked up being there. Like this is they didn't completely try to change and get coaching from, like, the fact of the matter is, Southeast Asia is not superior. So trying to switch your mindset to Southeast Asia, it's not the smart thing to do. And BTK understands this. They're mixing it. They're half and half. BTK is sticking to their fundamentals, and then they're just banning and picking based around their strategies. So,
oh, that's a good mindset. Now, you've secured the top 3. Have you found that you're getting more support from the North Americans now?
I don't think the support's coming from North America, if I'm going to tell you.
Where's the support coming from?
I think just the other regions, you know, people in North America, especially the haters, are still going to hate. You know, they're not all of a sudden going to start liking us, but people from other regions are realizing that we're definitely not going to make the same mistakes Gosu did in M1, and we're definitely a top-tier team above all these.
He brought out the go. I don't expect this. I don't expect this from Chicken. This is something that I expect more so from Zayn, but I like it. And this goes to show you, like, there's BTK members who aren't as out there and crazy and toxic as Zayn can be, but it's a reason that they connect on a team level. They have similar views, they have similar points of views, they believe the same thing, and this is what makes them such a strong team. So even though I don't hear Chicken talking crazy like this often, I love to hear it. I definitely love to hear it, because I know that this is how their team is. They're like, this is why they connect so well. This is why they're great friends. It's very important that you realize like the dumb move that Gosu made. This is the first time. This is the very first. Like Gosu don't even count in my opinion, because all Gosu did was go over to Southeast Asia and try to become a Southeast Asian team. It's like that's completely stupid. This is the first time you're seeing a North American team here at one of the M3s at M3. This is the very first time. This is the very first time you've seen a North American team in Asia. I'll just say it now. This is the very first time, and this is what happens when North America comes for the first time. Because what Gosu did, that's you tried to play like an Asian. You went to Southeast Asia and you tried to become them and thought that you were going to do them better than them. That's stupid. That was stupid to begin with. You had all types of coaches, like you had these people that you were listening to and this guidance and stuff like that. And where did that get you? It got you looking like a clown. And they go here with no coach. They stuck true to who they are. Come on now. Like people like you don't gotta like them, but give them their credit, man.
Professional teams, even though we're first years.
And what's the edge for BTK? Because you guys are surprising the doubters. What's the edge that you have? What's the secret?
We are just better players. Nothing else to say.
And now,
that's true. That's true. I mean, what is he supposed to say? Like, I like it. I like it. Chicken out here talking spicy right now. This is spicy chicken.
you're going up against Onyx Philippines. What do you have to say about that? They did well yesterday.
We were honestly very surprised at the performance with REQ. And that was actually something that I'll give them to that. Like, we were not expecting them to 3-0 sweep. Zia, actually, the Filipino, was the only one that thought Onyx would sweep them. Everyone else is like, they're gonna lose. So PH pride for Zia, I guess.
Now, what's your message to all the doubters out there and your new supporters?
We're gonna win. That's all I need to say.
All right. BTK with the confidence. Thank you, Fried Chicken.
You're welcome.
And good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next round.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the confidence, they are in no shortage of confidence, man. This is what sets teams apart. This is what sets teams apart. The confidence is a major factor when it comes down to competing in this game. And if you don't have that confidence, yeah, I mean, they're showing you what confidence can do and how far it can get you. And also hard work. It's not just a confidence thing. They're confident enough to be themselves when they went here. So that gave them the edge already. Because what you have to understand is as long as you all are playing as a team, it does not matter what strategy you're doing. Like the problem in North America, the biggest problem is, and why North America is so damn weak, is because everyone watches the pros and they try to mirror their style after the pros. BTK is one of the only teams that just does its own thing and they do it well together. It does not matter what strategy you use. As long as you're using it together and as a team, it's going to be dangerous and it's going to be hard to stop as long as you just simply play together. The thing is, people are not good at playing together. One person on the team is trying to play like they saw this one person in Asia play. Another person on the team is trying to play like they saw this other Asian play. It's like, bro, people don't get what it takes to win in Mobile Legends, and BTK just does. And I actually love to see it because this is something that I never had the patience or I never really cared enough to do. Like what BTK is doing out here playing together, proving and abusing these weaknesses. Like, keep in mind, if you want to go back to some of my older videos, even around M2 and stuff like that, I've exposed all the weaknesses of this community before. The whole Mobile Legends community, Southeast Asia, everybody. I've exposed the weaknesses of Mobile Legends many times and nobody wanted to listen. Now Zane is out here with his team abusing these weaknesses, and people like, honestly, I don't know if people are going to wake up from it. I feel like people are hard-headed, so they may not wake up from it, but if they do, I mean, it's going to be interesting. You're going to see a higher level of gameplay. You're going to see more people. Like, this is proof that all coaches need to be fired. All coaches need to be fired. Like, how are you so trash at your job that you can let some random American team come in here and sweep you and you can't do, like, this is why listening to these people who have convinced you that they're important for your career, that they're going to help take you to new highs and stuff like that. Come on now. Nah. Have these people just here This is just a job for them. They wake up every day, get an easy check, tell you to do some dumb shit, and I mean, you end up losing the BTK. Yo, I mean, but that's just it, man. Let me stop rubbing it in, yo. I mean, that's pretty much it. This is my thought process on it, though. Like, a lot of the fake in the community is going to be exposed. I feel like a lot of the real is being exposed, and a lot of the excuses are being shut down. Now, hopefully, more people start listening to the real people in the community who know what they're talking about. Because I don't even take this game serious. I barely play the game. I barely watch the game. I don't, like, when I stopped uploading to my channel, I stopped everything Mobile Legends related altogether. So yeah, I mean, for me to still know more than a bunch of the community, that should never be the case. I don't even pay attention to this game, but I know people. I understand the game enough. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I definitely want to hear everybody's thoughts, man. This has been very entertaining for me. It's been like I said, I expected this to happen, but what's been entertaining is everybody, all the backlash, all the people, because I had people hitting me up on Instagram and all types of stuff saying, oh, did you see BTK? Did you see BTK? I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing BTK. I'm seeing it. Like, I'm definitely seeing everything that's happening. Like, a lot of people talking crazy to me, and now they're like, I ain't heard no talk. I ain't heard nothing. Like, these people done disappeared. Like, at the beginning, like, I think at the beginning of the first game with BTK, somebody sent me a message and said something crazy. By the time that I actually replied to that message, BTK had won, and they just disappeared. They went ghost and didn't say nothing else. But anyway, that's pretty much it, yo. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn notifications so you stay updated, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.